drinks were flowing, it was going alright. Come morning, I woke up in bed with 4 empty pockets and a pain in my head. That'll never happen no more. That'll never happen no more. Lived in Chicago in the winter and fall. Wind caused me to wear my overall. Got flat, broke, and it was my fault. I had to eat my pork chops without no salt. Met a woman in a big mink fur. Winked at me and I followed her. She pulled a gun and demanded my door. I didn't holler and I didn't get sore, but that'll never happen no more. 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 Alright, pretty papa, are you going my way? Her man knew what it was all about. She was waiting at home to kick me out. Broke my nose and split my chin. Don't let me catch you around here again. Whipped me through the kitchen and out the back door. He hit me with a chair till my head got sore. Oh well, that'll never happen no more. 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 Blind Blake. Very interesting. Blind Blake. How's he follow her? The one with the mink coat. Anyway, great, all-time great finger-picking guitar players. He could play just like a piano. He was amazing. And there's only one photograph of him. That's half as many as Robert Johnson. Well, there's lots of people who they don't even have a picture of. Hi, folks. Welcome to show 99. Yes, we're getting close to 100, the centennial issue, episode, show. Yes, next week I'm doing show number 100. And I do believe that is about it for the present format. It's been wonderful dredging up old songs, finding tunes I haven't done for years, learning new tunes, and forgetting new tunes and learning old songs and forgetting old songs. And anyway, I've done hundreds of songs. And I don't think that the solution to the second 100 shows should be finding another 200 songs. I don't think that's the real next step. I think the next step, hope I'm not making you seasick, the next step should be getting guests in here and doing all kinds of interviews and stuff. Also, taking the camera out of the studio and filming, taping, in the real world. In a sense, this is the real world, but in another sense, it's not. It is here only for the express purpose of putting things on TV. Let's see, can I find it? No, it's not there. I can lift it though. There's an actual wall behind here, and then through this, the real world is actually out there. There's a fuzzy curtain, a tree with about 3 gray leaves still on it, and beyond that, there are some boats. We'd be happy to sell you a boat. I wonder if I'll ever have a boat. I'd even like to have just a rowboat or a canoe. Would be nice, I think. I can row. Canoe? Sorry. I don't want a plane. I know someone with a plane. I once heard a great quote. I believe it was some politicians, and one of them was doing badly, and the other one of the other guys was feeling sorry for the guy, and the third guy said, "Never feel sorry for someone with a plane." It's 2:12. This is good for me. It's 2:12, which means, well, I'm here till 5:30. So it means I have 3 hours to put this together into some semblance of coherence. A coherent semblance. Hey, maybe I can get her to switch to the side camera so that you can see the side of my head as I'm looking into this one. Yes, there it is. That's exactly what I look like when I'm not looking at what I'm seeing. From this angle, you can actually see the Venetian blinds through the curtain. This is terrific. That curtain, on the other side of that curtain is a tiny little ante-room, a foyer. It's a little room that when you enter it, the door goes ding-dong, and there are a few chairs. There's the water cooler. Yes, it cools the water. It also heats the water. There's a red one and a blue one. Guess which one is the hot one? Anyway, there's very little else. There's a weekly magazine about Colchester. I'll take your word, 'cause you should know. All is right with the world, and God is in his heaven, giving us our lines just in time to say them. All is right with the world. It's a pearl swirling in the vastness of space. All is right with the world and everyone in it. It's a hit, it's a laugh a minute. All is right, right with the world. It's a pearl swirling in the vastness of space. With the world, it's a pearl swirling in the vastness of space. All is right with the world and everyone in it. It's a hit, it's a laugh a minute. All is right with the world. It's a pearl swirling in the vastness of space. Like this. It's time to fill you in on the backdrop. As you can see, all the way on one side, we have the very first Elvis Presley album. Yes, sir, a very distinguished looking album. One of the most distinguished things about it, aside from his mouth being open and it's sort of being indeterminate whether you're staring at his chewing gum or his tongue or what, but he's playing a nice old Martin in a tooled leather case. I mean, I guess it keeps it from getting scratched, but boy, it must tone down the sound a lot. Well, Elvis was not much of a guitar player anyway. I mean, he was more of a piano player, actually. But his manager thought it was a much neater image and exactly what the kids wanted if he played the guitar. So he'd have a guitar and, you know, he basically hardly played it. He just kind of strummed it. And the guys behind him in the band would watch him. There was no monitors in those days, so they would watch him And when he shook his butt, they knew that it meant something like, you stop short. Well, it's 1 for the morning. And, you know, they had a joke. We're the only band led by an ass. But that was a very interesting time. And here you go with Elvis Presley, and they took these graphics and put them on the London Burning album by The Clash in 1980. Gosh, this was 56. Yep, they used some of the remaining Sun recordings on this album. I bought this album when it came out. I think it was the first album I ever bought. Unfortunately, I scratched it up and did things that a 10-year-old would do, and so it's not worth much. It's been played to death and the cover's worn too. Too bad. Sorry, Elvis. One of my favorites, Elvis Presley. Incredible. You know that he never got up in front of a crowd with a guitar? He never got up in front of a crowd with a guitar and entertained them. He didn't even play in front of an audience until after he had a hit record. That is so odd, isn't it? And here's the Dictators. Yes, the Dictators, their middle center. The second of 3 albums on their major label record debut. The first being The Dictators Go Girl Crazy. The second one being Blood Brothers. No, the second one being Manifest Destiny. Another terrific album cover, which I wish I could show you, but I can't. This is the third one, where they're occupying a basketball court at night. And though it's difficult to see, way down there in the corner, under Blood Brothers it says DF, FD, which refers to Dictators Forever, Forever Dictators. Great band. I actually saw AC/DC open for the Dictators in their first New York show. And they were louder. They were louder than the Dictators from the first minute. The AC/DC was the first band to make me stuff tissue paper in my ears. This is a great old album by Michael Hurley, a 1970 album, which is far out of print. I mean, not only is it out of print, but the company that produced it has never agreed on who owns it or who should get the money or whatever. It was Rooster Records? Anyway, it was a subsidiary of Warner Brothers. Great painting, though. He did that painting. Michael Hurley is a great painter. This is a great album, and I got a copy here. I lost my old one. I got a copy here from a small company out west called Mississippi Records that does albums in editions of 1,000. Can't Stand the Rosillos. This is named so because their first hit was I Can't Stand My Baby. And the Rosillos were an amazing punk band, crazy band from Britain. And they had an argument with their manager, and he said, I own your name. I own the Rosillos. So they said, okay, the hell with it, you take it. We're going to be the Revillos. And all the rest of their records are the Revillos. Same band. Interesting. I think that's a real good solution. Backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. How much can we back up? We'll soon see. Can we back up enough so that we can see all 4 albums? Just about. Oh boy, maybe I'll I'll step out in front. Tom Waits, from the close to impenetrable album Real Gone. It's just, well, if you listen to it, you'll know what I mean. But it's got some great songs on it, and this is one of them. She took all my money and my best friend. You know the story, well, here it comes again. I have no pride, she has no shame. You gotta make it rain, make it rain. Since she's gone deep inside your heart, I'm just another sad guest on this dark earth. I wanna believe in mercy again. You got to make it rain, make it rain. Nights too quiet, stretched out alone. I need the rip of thunder and the cold wind's moan. I'm not able, I'm Cain. Open up the heavens and let it rain. I'm born for trouble, I'm born to fade. Inside a promise I can't escape. It's the same old world, but nothing looks the same. Make it rain, make it rain. Without her love, without her kiss, hell can't hurt me more than this. I'm burning up with all this pain. Put out the fire, let it rain. I'm close to heaven, crushed against the gate, and they sharpen their knives on my mistakes. What she done, you can't get better now. You gotta make it rain, make it rain. You gotta make it rain. You got to make it rain. You got to make it rain. I hope you enjoyed show 99. I sure enjoyed the fact that it was the next to last one I'm doing like this. And I enjoyed doing the songs that I did. We could be more exactly alike than we would ever dream. And we'll never know. I should have known better with a girl like you, that I would love everything that you do, and I do, hey, hey, and I do. Now that we realize what a kiss could be, this could only happen to me. Can't you see, can't you see that when things before. If this is love, you gotta give me more. Hey, 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 give me more. Before. If this is love, you gotta give me more. Give me more. Hey, hey, hey. I never realized what a kiss could be. This could only happen to me. Can't you see, can't you see that I wait until you that I love you? You're going to say you love me too. And when I ask you to be mine, you're gonna say you love me too. You love me too. You love me too. Well, show 99. Very interesting for me. I hope it's been an interesting show for you. I'm doing some live gigs these days. I hope you look at 7 Days, the Free Press, the Times Argus. I believe even the Rutland Herald has news. Herald, there's a great name. I used to read the Herald Tribune in New York. New York City had about 20 daily papers. Now it has, what, 3? Oh, well. By the time all you kids grow up, everything now will just be nostalgia. You'll be saying, whatever happened to the iPhone? I miss hip-hop.